a thing you can make just for snack time, for breakfast time, just to have something on the go as you're going out and about, or I guess really staying in your house and watching movies again. It's also really healthy because you can pretty much add anything you want in a smoothie and you can make it delicious. Trust me, I tried a bunch of recipes. Today, I'm going to show you how I made just my basic banana and blueberry smoothie, probably one of my favorites. But you can find a gazillion recipes out there. I've made chocolate smoothies, or I guess they've had chocolate in them. A favorite of mine is peanut butter and chocolate powder and cocoa powder and bananas, delicious. Sometimes I'll add spinach in my smoothies, which I'll show you how to do that soon. You can always add all kinds of sweeteners. I personally love to add honey in my smoothies. And for an extra bit of protein, you can add flaxseed, chia seeds, any of these things that have some extra vitamins and protein in them. And also, obviously, you do need a blender for the smoothie, obviously. That's, kind of a deal. All right, so the first thing that I do when I make my smoothies is I like to put in my base. The base is going to be anything liquid. So I like to use milk. I've also used fruit juice for mine. It just kind of depends on kind of what I'm trying to make for a smoothie. You can also add in a little bit of yogurt. So you can so instead of having all milk, if I had yogurt, which I'm having right now, but I could add in a little bit of yogurt in here, and it can, once it gives me some more protein, add a little more flavor, and make it creamier too. Another way to make it creamier is also if you wanted to add ice. That's what personally my dad does, is he adds ice to his smoothies. I'm not a fan of the texture that ice gives, but that really does make it thick. And so once again, if that's something that you like, it's fun to play around with. I'm gonna add in my trusty banana. And this, I might add a little bit more milk here in a little bit, but as you can see in my glass, it says maximum, so I'm trying not to go past that point. It probably will, because I actually never obey that line, but I'm gonna try to obey the rules. So I'm gonna add a whole banana in here. Break it up into itty bitty chunks there. Now, when I add spinach in here, usually what I will do is, because after you make your smoothie, no one likes to have chunks of spinach leaves still in their smoothie. So what I like to do is I will first put in my spinach and my base, and I will go ahead and blend that up for a little bit. Then I'll take the lid off and I'll add in all my fruit and all my other mix-ins and blend it up again. And usually that will get rid of all the really major leafy parts of the spinach leaves, and so I'm not stuck with sucking on leaves, which is kind of nice. But honestly, you can't taste the spinach at all in a smoothie. And you can probably add in kale or a bunch of different other veggies into your smoothie, and you really can't taste them. I mean, obviously, if you add certain things, you could probably have a little bit of the veggie flavor, but for the most part, you're gonna be tasting the sweetness of the fruit that you add in your smoothie. And so that means if you do add the veggies, you get extra veggie and fruit into your smoothie, and it makes it extra healthy. Next, I have my milk and I have my banana. I'm gonna add in some blueberries. I think the actual recipe calls for like a cup of blueberries or something. I don't actually go with recipes. I just kind of pour stuff in here and hope it works. Yeah, see, I'm already past that line. I don't really care. Yeah, what's a little extra goodness? Yeah, so I probably have a cup in here. Maybe have a little bit more than a cup. I'll add some. I'm obviously using frozen blueberries, which work fine. You can use fresh blueberries; are also delicious. One thing that I do like to do, especially when it gets to be summertime and when they're available, is I'll get a mixture of fruits. So I'll get blueberries and blackberries and raspberries and strawberries, and maybe some cherries, and I'll just dump it all in here and make this really, really tasty, just a berry mixture of smoothie. It is so, so delicious. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I love it. Next, after you have your fruit, you're going to add in some extra mix-ins. So like I said, I'm going to add some honey, because I just really love honey. Honey is like one of my favorite things ever, honestly. Honey and cinnamon, two of my favorite ingredients ever. There are some recipes out there that include cinnamon in smoothies. I personally have not found many that I like because cinnamon is a very strong flavor. But you know what? The beauty of a smoothie is you can do really any combination you want. So go ahead and try it. Next, I'm gonna add a little flaxseed. I'm not gonna add a lot of flaxseed, but I'm gonna add a little bit in there for some protein. And finally, I'm just gonna mix it all up. So as you can see, it's really easy to make a smoothie. It's very kid friendly, and it's really fast to make a smoothie. This does not take a long time to make it all, which once again is a really great snack and to have when you're just on the go, or when you're just not really want to make a meal. Just have a smoothie. You know, it's super easy, and you can just kind of sip on it, and it's really high in all your vitamins that you need. But you can add all kinds of fruit and veggies and things in here to give you all kinds of yummy vitamins. And there are a bazillion different recipes out there. So I'm gonna plug in my blender. I'm gonna mix this thing up. All right, so my smoothie is all blended up. As you can see, it makes a really pretty purple color. If you add veggies in here, then usually your smoothies is going to be mixed in with a little bit of a green color, so it may not look pretty if you add some veggies in there, but it will, I promise you, it will still taste good. This made a lot of smoothie, which is another great thing about smoothies, because you can easily share them with friends and family members, because obviously this is a lot of smoothie. But it is so delicious. Now, once again, before you make your smoothie, make sure you have a parent's help with a blender, because you do not want to make a mess everywhere. Your parents will not be happy with that. And also, it's just a kitchen appliance, so you want to make sure that you're doing everything safely. And as you make your smoothie, you can figure out kind of how smooth you want your smoothie. I personally probably over mix mine, just because I really like it a smooth texture. But I mean, if you have yogurt and ice in there, then it'll be nice and frothy and thick and creamy, and you may not like it like that. Like it that smooth. But here's your fun little video for this month, and bon appetit. Have fun with your smoothies, guys.